Yo, I'm done.
Yo,
come on, B.
B, yeah, because you already said she ain't fuck with some of them kisses, right?
Yeah, but so there's a proper way to kiss.
B.
Kissing Matt, huh?
Oh my Lord, have mercy.
Don't call him. He ain't coming. What you what you mean? Is there a proper way to kiss?
How do you kiss?
You want me to show you?
I don't want you to show. I know. Not on no. I mean, how do you, Dre? How is everything on your screen good now?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, you got a delay. Put him in the fucking bathroom. Get him
Yo,
out.
take the background off. Yo, take the green screen off. You got a fucking Dell, bro. You can't be trying to do a whole bunch of shit with it. Turn off the blur.
Listen, I've done this with you before, and I had the same exact background.
Get your phone.
Yeah, your phone might be way better.
Yeah, Adrian.
Yeah.
What you just put on a big red shirt? Yo, come on, my nigga.
I just put on a sweater, yo. Yo, leave me alone.
Put on a fucking sweater. It's 9 o'clock.
Nigga, put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here.
You put a sweater. You put a V-neck sweater on.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm a classic man, brother. Leave me alone. I'll be chilling.
Oh my god. I can't make this shit up, man. Honestly. I can't make Yo, by the way, I already turned the live on, so Yo,
why you do that, bro?
Cause man, I like for the people to get some of the organic nature of the conversation. As they file in, too, gotta give them some time to file in. Huh?
I wear hard contact lenses, so I gotta use this like thing to put them joints on.
Word. Yeah, man. People filing in now to the live, man. Welcome. DJ Hampton Stampede, we in the building. DJ Hampton Stampede. Inside the locker room. Fellas only. But hey, look, though. You know, we read the comments. So if you got a question, comment, or smoke, I will put the link in the chat if you don't agree with something that one of the brothers said. You know, we don't mind that, you know. And then you get put in your place and sent back to the audience. So it's no big deal. You know what I'm saying? We'll do what we could do. So my man Dre having some technical. Okay, hold on. Let me see. All right. Dre, what up?
Yo. Way better.
Yeah, man. I'll figure out that computer thing next week.
Nah, we figured it out. You got a Dell, nigga. That's the problem.
Yeah, but hold this phone for an hour ain't gonna work either. So
yeah, you gotta flip it sideways too.
Yeah. All right.
You heard?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, man, sit your ass down.
I'm about to.
Hey, fellas, I know we got the people watching. Let me explain something to y'all. This is a production. You understand? The quality matters. The core matters. All right. Look at Bub's. That shit is a Mac. Hold on. Look at Bub's shit. You shit me? That nigga teeth white and everything. Come on, man. Like,
right.
You know? So, you know, I just wanted to let y'all know. So, this might be risky inside the locker room. About to get started. All right, we up early. I've been up since 5:45. Bub, you been up for a minute?
6:30.
I mean, B?
6 o'clock.
Dre?
7 a.m.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here.
Your eyes still sleep. Tell us the truth.
I told you allergies, man. What you want me to do, bro?
Adrian, what up, though?
What's good?
Shit, man. All right, so today, our main topic is the bro code, do's and don'ts. I just want to start off with something easy. I think it's easy. Pardon me. Scrapping. If I'm scrapping, we all scrapping, or we shooting a fair one? How does that work?
Ain't no
Adrian, what you think?
Oh,
I think it depends, yo. Like, not only because like it depends on like why. So like if we somewhere and you scrapping, you gotta jump in. But if it's like something where you just feel like it's somebody you just want to just like wash up right quick, we got to let you go ahead and wash them up. But that's what I'm saying. So it depends on like the history with it, right? But because I know every time the way we grew up, and we fight, everybody has to jump in. But every once in a while, there's one where it's like, nah, y'all let me wash the nigga up. Now, if it start getting a little suspect, you got to jump in before your man start getting trashed. Yo, you got to do it before though. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely gotta be ready at all times if your man fighting, no matter what the reason is, no matter if the nigga wrong, you have to, yo. You can't go back home if you don't. You know what I'm saying? How you let your man get beat up and then you gotta go chill with the nigga and you ain't help him? You got to.
So is there such thing as a fair one?
Nah, not really, yo. Unless you wash him. So like if you go swing on a dude and you already washing him, then it ain't no really need to. So
what you mean?
Like so if you hit somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
They fall down, you just kicking them, you just washing them. I'm like, all right, just continue to wash them. But if you
is the fight about is it
huh?
about winning or losing, or is it about pain?
It depends. Sometimes it's personal. Like if it's somebody, you know what I'm saying, you go hit the nigga. You just washing them, go ahead and wash them. It depends, yo.
And just be done with it.
Yeah, just be done with it. Especially as we get older, right? Like it's one thing when we was younger, where it's, you touch anybody, everybody just swinging automatically. You know what I'm saying? Maybe teenage up to like college. But as you get older, you got something personal you really about to handle. I don't expect. Well, I know certain niggas. So like if I'm with Hemp and like the people we grew up with, I know if I get anything, no matter what age, they just gonna be ready. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be automatic. But now, even though I don't even see myself really fighting, I wouldn't expect if it was a reason in which I was going to fight and my niggas was like with me, I would tell y'all like, nah, like yo, I got this, yo. Like let me get the nigga myself. It's some things you gotta handle yourself. So unless it's one of those type of things, you gotta jump in off gate.
All right, Bub, what you think?
Man, ain't no fair ones. Ain't no fair ones ever. Especially if we like out of town or we out and about. It ain't never no fair. I'm never letting one of my mans fight. So you know what I'm saying? It's just not in my DNA. You know what I'm saying? It's not happening.
Yeah.
Now if we like at a like, let's say we had like a house party or whatever, you get invited to a house party and your man get into an altercation with like his brother-in-law or something, then that's, you know what I'm saying, that's more so personal. He fighting his brother-in-law, he might be drunk, they both might be drunk or whatever. They get into a fist fight. Now you can't do the brother-in-law filthy because that family shit. They gonna have to wake up the next day like, yo, who the fuck invited Bob? You know what I'm saying? Now so-and-so in the hospital, that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? But like if we out of town or whatever, like, yo, it ain't never no fair one.
Yeah, word. So yeah, that makes sense. Like if two brothers is fighting or like family members, you might want to stay out of that, but that makes sense. Dre, what you think? If we scrapping, everybody's scrapping, or we shooting a fair one?
Well, I mean, you know how we do, man. I think everybody fights. You know what I'm saying? You know, if one of us gets into it, all of us gets into it. But I mean, yeah, once you start talking about the nuances within it, like we talk about this within family, or you know, things that doesn't necessarily involve the other people, as far as like Adrian was saying, like, you know, you got a beef with somebody that you just want to, you know, see what they're about. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let you handle that. You know what I'm saying? But if you if you start losing, we can't have that. We can't have you out here. You know what I'm saying? Taking L's like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. If one person fights, everybody fights.
Okay. B, what you feel?
Well, I believe that if one person fights, we all should be jumping in. Now, I feel like later on, what we should do is just get to the bottom of it. Like, yo, bro, what happened? Why was you fighting old dude? Blah, blah, blah. You know, and if it's something that you started, then I just have to deal with you accordingly. Because at that point in time, you starting to fight, now I got to jump in, and it's like all because of something you started. Well, you know, just off the strength of, you know, your homeboy fighting, you know, it's just going to be a natural instinct to jump in and help him. You know, I mean, that's just natural instinct.
Yeah.
I think any real friend would at least say that much. You know, it's just natural instinct.
Yeah.
Hey, but why we fighting right now anyway? Though, how old are we? Why we still fighting?
I don't give a fuck.
Huh?
I'm gonna be honest. Like, people can still get beat up, bro. Like I mean, you could try to say people mature and grow, but there is a possibility, based just being men, that people can still get their ass whooped. So it's very important to know, in case an ass whooping ensues, where is everybody coming from? Right? Because I'd be damned if you stand in the corner talking about I'm too mature for this, and I'm getting the Snoop Dogg shit beat out of me. Nah, that ain't gonna work. Because then you're gonna have another fight on your hands when you could have just got it out the way. You know what I mean? Like that. You still got to know where people stand. This is a crazy. Do you see what people doing out here? They walking into women's houses and people doped up and coked up. Nah, ain't no I'm too mature for that. That don't work. That's not an excuse for everything.
Well, at that point, you protecting your family, right? At that point in time, I can understand that, protecting your family. But I'm talking about just out here in the streets, like I'm saying, like how we do, you know, I say 10 years ago, you know, when we used to go out and stuff like that. You mean? I mean, I don't think seeking fights out. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why that still happens, right?
We ain't doing that though.
Well, I don't think he's saying seeking fights out. I think he's just using that as an example. You know,
yeah, I'm just saying, like, things do happen. So I think it's important. These things in the comments. I think it's important to just understand where people stand. You know, because while the things have happened, you know what I mean, outliers still do exist, and so in case something happens, we just gotta make sure everybody on the same page. Because you could lose a friend making assumptions. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a friend. I know he ain't gonna fight. Fine, right? We get that. That's out the way. So when he don't scrap, we don't have a problem.
Right.
I chose for, hey, you want to go out, knowing we going somewhere where something could happen. I mean, that's on me. So, okay. So is it fair to say that everybody get jumped and there ain't no fair ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the most part.
I figured that was an easy one. All right, let me share my screen. All right. Yeah, I may have seen this already. All right, let me see. All right. Y'all seen this? So
yeah,
well, they about to play. They about to say it.
Saw that
on him in the gym. If he was actually exercising, this situation probably could have been avoided.
He's in the gym, and she literally just standing over him, looking at his phone.
She just stood over him as he did whatever on his
So
phone.
I think she stood over him for like 10 minutes or something, and boy just on the phone texting. Look at your man. Look at your man.
I swear he'd been sitting for at least 10 minutes on the machine. I wanted to help him, but I was training a client.
Boy on the look. Somebody about to say something. She hushed him.
Almost the whole gym was watching, waiting for him to notice.
So that right there. So you don't even know boy, right? But are you going to intervene? Like, are you gonna say something? Just with the, you see it scrolling across the screen, the bro code. You going, yo, can I use the machine? Something, anything. Bub, what you think?
I'm saying something.
Like what though? You gonna go about, how you gonna go about it?
Well, I'm slick with mine. So it'll be something like, yo, how long you gonna be on this machine, bro? Or like, yo, come spot me real quick. Something. You got to get him up out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? Something.
Yeah.
You can't leave him there for dead like that. Like, even if you don't know, homie, like, yo, give me a spot real quick, homie.
Yeah.
Something, man.
Anything.
Because Shorty was there for a minute. A minute. You know what I'm saying? That was too long. So you gotta get him up out of there.
Word. B, what you think?
Yeah, most definitely say something. For me, it would have been how I would have went about saying it. I'm a pretty direct person, so I probably would have just said, "Hey, man, you got a lady behind you. She's looking at your phone." But again, I'm direct. I mean, I just don't beat around the bush. I just say what I got to say, and I'm done with it. Knowing me, I probably would have said that. I mean, yeah. I mean, how else am I supposed to say it? I mean,
you say you got a lady behind you.
You got a lady behind you. Oh, I mean,
word. Okay, so just that simple.
How else am I supposed to say it? I mean,
word. Okay. Dre, what you think?
To be honest, man, in that particular situation, I probably wouldn't say anything. When I'm in the gym, I'm focused, man. I don't really pay attention to what's going on outside of my workout, yo. I'm not the type of person that sit around and talk and gallivant around when I'm in the gym. So
it's bigger than you.
I'm just saying. You asked me a question. I said in this particular situation, I wouldn't even pay it too much mind because I've been focused on what I'm doing inside the gym, right? Now, if that's one of my homies though, yeah, I mean, I definitely would have, I would have stepped in and definitely saved you. But I mean, when I'm in there, it's all business. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Put him in the.
All right, Adrian.
Yeah, so like Dre was saying, like if it's the homie, as soon as she walk in, I'm saying something. What? But if I would have saw that, I would have laughed first. I would have been laughing. The niggas, he put himself in that situation. That's how I look at it. So if I'm honest, I probably would have laughed. I may have would have recorded it, sent it to my niggas like, look at this dumbass nigga, because he put the shit on himself. Now after a few minutes, then I'll go save him. I'll yell or drop some shit because you know what I'm saying. But he put himself in that situation, yo.
But
so that's for him.
But how did he put himself in that situation? If he's in the gym, there's no restrictions on where you can or can't use your phone at in the gym. The blame does lie on her. She should just mind her business.
But if it's to the point, you gotta think what he's telling her too, right? So if it's your girl and you cheating, nigga, that you shouldn't be doing this shit. Like that's on you. Or if she's not your girl and y'all cool, she should understand you're gonna do whatever you want to do. So even her looking in your phone, it shouldn't be no consequences to it. You see what I'm saying? It's only consequences if he lying or doing some sneaky shit. So either way, it's on him.
I don't know. I mean, I would have a problem if I'm in the gym and I'm on my phone and then someone's behind me looking at what I'm doing on my phone. Like, I mean, I would have an issue with that. Now, it's one thing if I'm on my phone and you just happen to glance over. I mean, we all do that. I mean, that's just human nature. You know, persons on their phone, you just glance over like that's nothing. But for you to be repeatedly looking at my phone while I'm texting, that doesn't negate what I'm doing, whether it's wrong or right, whether I'm cheating or whatever. We're not adding or taking away from that. But the fact that I don't know you, because I assume she probably doesn't know him, but let's just say she doesn't know him. And the fact that you're looking at a stranger's phone while they're texting.
No, that was his girl.
That was his girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you think?
Yo, just ask homie to come spot you. Like, get him up out of there, man.
Yeah, you just like my thing is.
Oh, she's obviously has some insecurities. If that's her man and she has to watch him on his phone for at least 5 minutes, there's obviously some insecurities going on. Obviously, she suspects him of cheating. Obviously.
Well, if she went over there and saw him texting somebody, she gonna just continue to look though. You know what I'm saying? The duration is caused by what she initially saw. So if he was looking at pictures of cars and shit, she probably would have walked off. That's what I'm thinking.
But
I don't know if she would have stood there for 10 minutes if he was looking at cars and shit.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Why initially approach to see what he's doing on his phone to start off with is what I'm saying. Why initially approach?
Oh, well, she might be, but like you said, she might be glancing, right?
But glancing and staring is two totally different things. Obviously, there's something going on within their relationship that she's suspect about. But obviously, if he was texting another type, she looked like the type of lady she would just go off in the gym anyway. All right, she looked like a typical black hood rat anyway. She looked like the type. Oh, you texting this bitch?
Bruh.
Oh no, we scrapping right now. See, so she looked like that. Oh no.
So she walked out. So what happened was she actually walked out and he chased her out. Like, damn, you know what I mean? That's what happened at the end of it.
She probably caught homie sitting down at that piece of machinery for a minute. He probably took like 10 minutes between his sets, and she like, yo, why this dude over there head down? I'm saying he ain't do shit in 10 minutes. Let me slide in. She was good.
He not working.
Yeah.
You
got to get him up out of there.
So Adrian, you say you gonna laugh at boy and record boy?
Yeah, I probably would laugh and send it to y'all. Yeah,
Bruh.
I probably would. I probably would. He put himself in that.
So are you with or are you going against the bro code at that point?
Nah.
Bro code is principle.
Because it is too, but certain principles, sometimes you gotta let people go through certain consequences so that they can learn from it, yo. That's a learning experience, bro.
Oh, that is not your job to help that nigga learn, bro. You need to.
It is, yo. That's the bro. We have to hold each other accountable. We help each other learn. It's all together, man.
Yeah, that's you hold him accountable. So you say, bro, let me get the machine. Then you catch him in the locker room like, yo, my nigga. 1, you should be working out. 2, you know your lady with you. Focus on that. You know what I mean? Like there's so many ways to skin a cat. You let him get skinned alive though.
By the time I would have got over it, so your initial reaction as soon as you see her peeking, you gonna go, nigga, you gonna look, you gonna laugh first.
Nah, you gonna laugh first. I ain't gonna laugh because
you gonna hit him with a fist, nigga.
Yeah,
like,
I'll probably hit him with
that situation, yo. That's just crazy. Like you said, why you gonna be in the gym and just be on the phone texting something for 15 minutes anyway?
No, I get
10
it.
minutes, you just.
So if you don't say nothing, but Adrian and Dre said they ain't gonna say nothing. Are they violating the bro code?
Absolutely. And then, hey, Adrian, something you said I ain't like though.
Okay.
Not too bad, but yo, why would you film? I ain't filming shit out here. Why would you film?
People film things all the time. Like,
you
know what I'm saying? For me, it wouldn't be nothing like, oh, I'm gonna film and post up, but because of like certain friends that I got, right? Like Hamp kind of included. Niggas is immature. We got this chat where we just immature. Niggas still act like we in high school. Niggas talk about moms, kids. Everything is fucking funny. I would have literally recorded it just to send it to the chat so niggas would be like, oh, nigga got smoked, niggas wild, like just to have a conversation about it, just how we having one about it now. So it's really no different than kind of how we looking at it now and reviewing it. We would have just did that in the group chat.
So
yeah.
So how is that violating the pro code? If I mean, I don't know this gentleman at all, right? So how am I violating bro code? So if it was, we could bring race into this. If it was a white dude, would you do the same? Would you do the same thing?
They say bro code.
I'm asking
you bringing in? But it say bro code, bro.
Oh God,
you can't have any white bros.
So when you walking, you see a random black guy, right?
Yep.
What do we say? Or maybe it's just me. I said, "What's up, brother?" Or we nod or something.
Exactly.
When you see Jim or James, you say hi. What's up, Jim? right? But when you see Tayshawn, you say, "Oh, what's up, brother? How you? Everything good? You straight? You feeling safe? You know what I mean? Let me know if you need something." So yeah, we talking about the bro code. Go ahead.
So Dre, you was addressing me, right?
I did, yeah, correct, yeah.
All right, so like Ham just said, I'm not even going to get off topic and try to even address the Caucasians. We only talking about us. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
But yeah, like I would definitely try to get him up out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like that right there is easy. Oh, yo, you in the gym. People communicate in the gym all the time. They ask for help all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's simple. How long, bro? I see you sitting there for 10 minutes. Yo, you, what's good? You done or what? I need that. Or yo, give me a spot. Like, simple, quick and easy. You could have got him out of there quick and easy. You know what I'm saying? He would have hopped up, turned around, saw his shorty, and like, yo, you know. He would have been on point.
No, by the time you would have approached him, shorty would have been hip. She would have dipped.
Cool. You still get him about the situation. But you still get him out of
it, true.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. I think it's important. Like, so let me ask you then, since you brought Jim and James in.
Yep.
And we go back to the first topic, right? You don't know, boy. Jim and James jumping Tyrone. Right? In front of Mickey D's and John, just to make it more interesting. What you gonna do?
I'm jumping in that. Yeah, you can't have that. Facts.
You don't know, boy, though.
Yeah, but you can't have the white motherfuckers. I mean, no white. Just.
You want to protect them? You want to help them?
Yeah.
But you don't know
understand.
him.
I understand what you mean when you say bro code. Nah, okay.
Yeah,
it makes more sense.
But you want to protect them though,
absolutely,
from that damage, that harm.
That's correct.
Same thing applies when his lady looking over his, because she don't have no it could just be anything. So what would be the difference?
Well, like I said, I mean context is everything. Like I said, in the gym, I don't necessarily communicate with anyone outside of what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So in that particular instance, no, I wouldn't stop what I'm doing to, you know, get involved with their situation.
What if you was doing chess?
Excuse me?
What if you was doing chess and he on the fly machine?
What's that? What do I gotta do anything?
You doing chess?
Yeah,
right? He on the machine.
So I want to use that machine. You saying?
There might be one next to it.
Huh?
They might have two chess fly machines. You see his girl standing over him. Make a decision.
Yeah, I'd probably say something to her at that point in time. Let me use the machine. I would.
Intervention, B. That's the fourth intervention we done had on this show.
It's not intervention. I'm saying you do a very specific situation.
I'm just trying to get you to stop violating the bro code.
I'm just trying to anything. That's none of my business. What they
I'm trying to move the goalposts closer.
How many jobs I'm doing what I have to do. That's none of my business. You know what I'm saying? I'll help him out. If it's across my path, yeah, I'll help him out. But that's none of my business, man. I don't know what they got going on. I don't know what he's like. Adrian said, I don't know what he told him or he told her. You know what I'm saying?
Look, man, the brothers disagree with y'all too. I put y'all on the bottom coincidentally. It's making a lot more sense now. All right, bro code. Chicks one of your mans used to date. Is she off limits? So he used to date her, right? It's probably 5-10 years removed, whatever the case is. Is she off limits?
Yes.
Okay, B, we'll start with you then. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, now if he thinks she is a good match for me, and well, I don't know. If he thinks she's a good match for me, and he introduces me to her, I believe right off the rip, one or the other or both should at least say, "Hey, man, I think she's a good match for you." But she and I, we had a fling years and years.
No. I know. I'm not talking about smashing joints.
You talking if they once dated? Yeah, for me that would. Yeah, that I wouldn't do that. That's just me personally.
But what if he dated her though, and then he was like, "Yo, bro, you know, I know, but I think that y'all make more sense or something."
I wouldn't do that, but that's just me. I mean, if my friend once dated her, I wouldn't do that.
Okay, Bub, what you think?
Hell no. No, that's out. I'm never doing that. Never have done that. I feel like it's definitely against bro code. And B, the situation you brought up, that will never happen. That will never happen. Your man will never say, "Yo, I think you would be a good match for my ex." That shit would never happen.
Yeah, it won't be no ex, no dating.
Nah. That's out. That's out for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what else to say about it. That's out.
Dre, what you think?
Yeah, it's another layup, man. Absolutely not.
No. Now,
absolutely not.
Is it because of the sex factor?
It's because there's so many other women in this world that why I have to date the one that my homie was dating. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of factors. The sex factor, it's just violates every code there is, I think. I mean, there's no situation to where you would date somebody that your friend was dating before. I don't think there's any situation where that should even be possible.
The sex factor is number one for me, because I'm gonna keep it funky. Now I know you was digging Shorty out 5-10 years ago. Now she's supposed to be my main, and I'm inviting you over to the spot for events and stuff like that. I don't know what could be going on in the back of your mind. You see my Shorty pop out with a sundress on, looking wild, flavorful. I don't know, Shorty might step out on some pumps. You might have flashbacks. Shorty might be wearing your favorite color. That you know, something that I don't know, some type of, some spark y'all might have had back in the days. Now you feeling all, hot in the pants. Like I don't know what could be going through your mind. Like, nah, I ain't even trying to put myself in that type of situation.
Yeah.
That's out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because now I gotta choose. I gotta choose between you being my man and this woman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Somebody I had to go at that point because I don't want to be thinking like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
To me, that'd be like leftovers.
Exactly.
Like, damn, my friend done got it. Now, 10 years later, I'm dating her. It's like, in the back of my mind, it would be the fact that he smashed. Like, no. There is no. I'm with Dre on that. There's just too many. No. I mean, I couldn't. I couldn't. There's just no way. There is no way. Nah, I'm good on that.
Yeah, and it's mad awkward. It's awkward, right? Because I'm on the other side of that in a few situations. So where like it's joints I used to deal with in college, and then people who I was cool with, like they're with them now. So now it's awkward. For one, they don't rock with me no more. I didn't even do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? But when we still have a lot of mutual friends and stuff too. So every once in a while, I don't even know what to do when I see them. I'm just like, hey, or if she want to speak to me, I'm like, do I fully hug her? Do I, like one time I didn't know what to do. I patted her on the head, like, yo, I didn't even know what to do. What's good? You know what I ain't know what to do. I ain't know what he would be cool with. Like, I ain't know, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't no way I can do it.
Why would you even want to put yourself in that situation? You feel me though? That shit hella awkward, though.
Yo, I had a joint that Adrian smashed, but the bitch was lying. So I'm like, yo, hey, she said you ain't said. He like, what, nigga? Like, why the fuck would I lie? All these chicks we've been smashing. I'm like, nah, bro. But you so tunnel zone for all these different reasons. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like, nigga, yeah, that shit. Look, Tevin said on Facebook, he laughing at Bub. He talking about hot in the pants. Bub, that's an old reference, my nigga.
Yo, I'm old, B.
Tevin young too.
What you want from me, homie?
Yo, but the flashback shit though, you know what I'm saying? That be the one though. Like, let's say you sitting at a table, and then they have she say something, he do like a, and they have a moment, nigga.
I'm sad. I was
rap. It's a rap, man.
I was sad.
It's a wrap. Yeah.
Like, yo,
you can't put yourself in that situation, yo. It ain't. I don't care how good of a woman she is. That feeling is not worth it, yo. It's not worth. If you are gonna do it, you're gonna have to move like other side of the country, and y'all can't be friends no more. Y'all can't be friends no more, yo.
Somebody gotta move for sure.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta be in Idaho somewhere.
Hey, but Hemp, you brought up a good topic too, though. So what about just smashing a joint that your friend smashed before? No feelings really involved.
What, dating her?
No, not dating. No.
Smashing her?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. If I smash a joint, I'm like, yo, hey, we should go do that. You do that all the time, like, cause it ain't nothing, like, or like, oh, how'd you might tell them how to maneuver. You know what I mean? What she was talking about. Yeah.
It is against the code though to throw the dude under the bus just to smash a joint too. Back in the day, dudes would do that. Why you talk to him for? He be done that, and you know he really don't care about you, and just to get it. Then it's just like, I can't even rock with you no more,
that's
bro.
Corny.
Like, that's if I don't go with a girl, I don't care what y'all try to do, right? But just don't bring my name up, yo.
Yeah,
do it.
You right. If that ever was to happen, and your man did some sneak shit like that to you, that's an automatic violation. You got to put hands on him. You got to put hands on him. Like, why would you do that to our relationship over some buns? Our relationship's supposed to be stronger than them buns. Like, come on, bro. You gonna throw me under the bus after all we've been through? I gotta put hands on you. I'm sorry.
So, definitely don't throw a nigga under the bus for no cheeks. But you could throw somebody to alley or some cheeks you already had. I mean, if it wasn't nothing personal, if you didn't take her personal.
Yeah, but what if he didn't take her personal at that point in time after he smashed, like, oh damn, I liked it. You know what I'm saying? And he want to
take her personal after?
Yeah.
He gotta deal with that.
Yeah, I agree with Hamp on that. Like, he just have to
if I threw you an alley because it was just sex, and you start taking her personal,
I
mean, what you want me to say? Don't take her personal.
No, I'm saying, did he violate? Did he violate at that point in time?
Now, I will say some people be wifing up community cheeks. They selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like, they selfish, you know. So, what up, Russ? Yo, they selfish, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a great point. That was a great point.
Everybody need, like, you can't do that. I know a couple niggas that did that. They,
put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here.
But if he start taking a personal after it was just an alley on something casual, I mean, I can't stop him.
No, but did he violate him? I'm saying, did he violate the Pro Code?
He ain't violating because it was an alley I gave him the alley, so it wasn't a relationship. That's the key. I didn't have no feelings about it. But men can compartmentalize. Women don't understand that we can compartmentalize. Know what I mean? They don't understand that we could literally be we could be smashing for 3 years, right? And then we meet another chick and be married in 6 months. We could do that.
Factual.
Because you was in a box for me, period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't get, buying you. They try to buy you shit, and can you take? Yeah, I bring you to get something to eat. It ain't gonna change. You gonna stay in that box.
Yep.
Why he didn't want me? You was boxed off. Just like we get friend zone, you get put in a particular area that you're not gonna be able to get out of. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, if he want to wife it, I mean, that's on him. He bugging. You at least got to tell me, oh, my nigga, you bugging. You realize that. I can't help it. All right, cool.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here.
You know?
Yeah, my pops used to tell all four of us, because there's 4 boys, right? I'm the oldest of 4. He would always say, one thing got nothing to do with the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, in relationships, in business, it just as a man, you kind of understand, like, when I'm doing this, that mean I'm doing this, and that's that. That don't got nothing to do with the other thing that I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if Shorty is being viewed like this, that's where I put her. That's where she at, and that don't got nothing to do with maybe my bigger plans. That don't got nothing to do with maybe who or somebody else that I'm dealing with. That don't got nothing to do with nothing. Like, no. It's not. It's nothing connected until I say it's connected.
Yeah. Period. Which is actually a perfect segue. I want to get this out. So the bro code got a lot of shit on it, but I'm gonna cut this one up specifically so you can understand what some of the rules are that we covered, what's a violation, what's not, what's non-negotiable in some of these instances. Boy at the machine, the consensus is you help him. All right. Dre had an intervention. Adrian will get there.
I did. I didn't think I had one. Okay.
You did. B, didn't he?
He did.
First one person fighting, everybody fighting. Fights are to inflict pain. It ain't about no win or loss. You know what I'm saying?
There's no questions.
And then finally,
ask your questions later.
Yeah, facts. Like B said that earlier, Russ. Like, yo, why was we whooping his ass? You know what I mean? And
cool,
then if
I'll let you know. But
you feel me?
When it pop,
it pop. That's
you
it.
You need to pop, or you getting dealt with after the fact.
Yeah. And then if I dated a chick, if your man dated a chick, she off limits. We not going back to that. You can't go back to that. I'm not going back to that.
That's a fact.
So, kind of spin off from that topic real quick. Here's the one. So, you see Instagram models, right? All these different chicks. You see successful chicks, right? You know what I'm saying? But specifically, you got the ones with the BBLs and all that, right? They get 10,000 likes on Instagram, but they always by themselves. I don't know if you noticed that. They'll never have no ring on their finger. I don't know if you noticed that, So, are the women that men want to smash different from the women that men want to marry? Are the women that men are willing to smash different from the ones they're willing to marry?
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Bub. What you think?
Absolutely. Because I'm going to keep it funky, man. I'm married. There's a few women, that I follow online just for that. Just because of, everything they putting out themselves. They coming out in bikinis. They coming out showing us, that they got their body done. They taking all these pictures. They walking around on their tippy toes. Why do women do that shit in the first place? But anyway, that's things that we attracted to only online. But like, if I seen shorty like out and about, and let's say I was single, like I see you online all the time. I ain't checking for that because I already know you ain't gonna be wife material. Now check this out. There's an artist from New Jersey that I listen to like a lot lately. His name is Crutch Calhoun. One of his lines said, he got a song, he said, yo, I'm not wifing a shorty I see in the club every week. You know what I'm saying? And he got a valid point, because he see her in the club every week. He knows she probably out there, taking dudes home, and dudes is just running through her. Why would he want to marry that? And she could be sexy as hell, but most likely she's gonna be wife material. You know what I'm saying? Like, eye candy, eye candy. It is what it is. But when it comes to like being like a wife, yo, there's certain things that we checking for, and sometimes it don't. You don't gotta be a dime piece, to get wiped up. You gotta be special, man. That's what a special one.
I think that there's a level of maturity.
Go ahead, Russ. What you think?
I said what son's talking about. It sounds like you're referring to like there's a level of maturity. You know what I'm saying? That when you young, you want certain things because you don't really understand what this whole marriage thing is about, right? Like, what do you value in marriage? What is marriage to you? Like, for me, I'm married also. Like, I got my little man right here. I mean, it's about marriage for me is building. I want to build life with you. You know what I mean? I don't want to crush buns. You know what I mean? Like, I want to build life. I want to build legacy. I want to grow with you and experience life with you. When you see something that you want to smash, like it's a whole nother thing. So, of course, the ones that we want to smash is different than the one that you want to marry, because there's again, we're going back to compartmentalizing. There's checkbox items for your wife, whereas for the beats, it's something totally. It's a different list. So,
yeah. Okay. B, what you think? Chicks we want to smash different than the chicks we want to wife?
Absolutely. That's not even a question. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think I gave this example in the chat. Really can't remember. But there could be this shawty that I see in the club. And also goes back to the episode on Thursday. When a man initially approaches you, we approach you for several things, but sex is one of them. More than likely, if you in the club, especially to DC's point, you in the club and I see you in the club every week. If I'm approaching you, I know right off the rip you're not wife material. Ain't no wife in the club every week. Yeah, I mean, I want to get that. But does that mean I will marry you? I mean, absolutely not. Absolutely not. If I approach every woman with the intentions of marrying her, I would have been married years ago. But no, just because I approach you and I lust over you and I have sex with you and I sleep with you, no, that doesn't mean I want to marry you. No. I can fuck you today, then just get rid of you, forget about you. No.
You always got to smash more than once, though. You know that.
That's irrelevant. The point that I'm making.
That's how you know if you did a good job. You know what I mean? 2-3 times, you solid.
Hey, B, you got a point.
Yeah. You get curved off the first nigga. You got curved, nigga. It may have been mutual.
That I was making.
No, I got you. I just wanted that was for the masses, not just for you.
Okay, all right.
So
I'll make sure to smash more than once going forward in the future. hey, y'all. Intervention number 5.
Intervention, yo. That's what we do around here, man. All right, Dre, so is the chick in the club, is that all she relegated to? Like one of the chicks we want to smash and not marry? Or can something come out of the chick in the club?
Well, unfortunately, you see that's how you see her, right? I mean, you see her as that chick that's always in the club sweating, you know what I'm saying, sweating their hair out, all wet. You know what I'm saying? That's not somebody you trying to take home and be your wife. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, yeah, I mean, she puts. Unfortunately, yes, that's how we view them, right? I can't see her as somebody that I want to have kids with and raise a family with and build with, because I'm not looking at her in that manner, right? If I'm seeing her in the club, right?
Yeah,
necessarily. So yeah, I mean.
Okay, Adrian. Chicks we want to smash different. Chicks we want to marry. Go ahead.
Because it's two totally different criteria, right? So that's why it's going to be different. Like men, we're visual, So everything we're gonna look for things that's, you know, pleasing to the eyes, but it's also temporary as well too. So that's why, you know, even us as men, we got to work on that like lust, because it's already like in us. We see something we like, oh, let me go get it. Oh, let me look at this. Let me follow it. And then you start doing dumb stuff like them be the ones because your lust ain't under control. Now you got a baby by Joan who all out here in the streets and clubbing. Now your whole life you got all of these issues because you weren't able to control, you know, that lust. You know what I'm saying? So to all of my young boys out there, men listening, man, get that stuff under control, because if not, you're gonna be dealing with stuff for 18 years minimum, y'all. 18 years minimum. But yeah, it's definitely two different things, right? Like with a wife, it's like you got to be attracted to her, but that ain't even the main thing you looking for. Like my man Russ was saying, I'm in the mindset of building, right? So what's your character like? How do you talk to me? What's your work ethic like? How do you respond when you are upset? What's your relationships like with your family and with their friends, right? How do you move about getting to your goals? Do you make decisions based off emotion? Are you laid back? Like, so we looking at so many more different things, you know, when it comes to a wife versus, oh yeah, she bad, let me like this pic, or she bad in the club, let me see if she gonna come through.
Yeah, you're not asking those questions in the club. You know what I'm saying?
Right, at all.
Oh, biggest probably question for the when you talking about that marriage thing, like, do you know how to submit, sweetheart?
Right. But
you know what that means. I'm not
telling
you that buying you a shot.
Right, that's what. Yeah,
but you know, Ham, this is interesting because it all ties into what we talked about last episode, and you know, the woman in the club, and you know, things like that. And are we the fault for that? But I also feel like too, I mean, eventually in life, you got to gain some type of wisdom. Again, like DC was saying, when I see this shorty in the club every week, like Dre said, she's sweating her hair out. If we approach you, do you really? I mean, what do you think our intentions would be? Again, like Russ said, we're not gonna ask you marriage questions in the club. I mean, we obviously see you in the club every week. I mean, like, what do you think our intentions would be behind that? So it's kind of like some of these women set themselves up for the heartache and the heartbreak. Then they want to sit back and say, well, all men are dogs. Well, no, I mean, you got to gain a little bit of wisdom. You in the club every week. Why do you think we approach you and buy you these drinks? I mean, I ain't never known for a man to find a wife in the club. I mean, not saying that's not possible. And we're not saying anything is wrong with being in the club, but you ain't in the club every single week. I mean,
beat it's the frequency, you know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. Or at least switch up the clubs. Don't go to the same club. If you switch it up, you know what I mean?
It's to the point. If you in the club every week, that's your lifestyle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not what I'm trying to build with.
Right.
Yeah. Do you think though, like wives, women that's looking to be wives, are they in the club? Like, are wives in the club?
I mean, they got to go to the club a little bit because you gotta let that out. You know what I mean? You don't want no square. You know what I mean? You want your wife to be able to flow and everything like that. You just can't be living in the club, sweetheart. Right? Yeah, that's a no-go.
I think it's too how they conduct themselves while they're there too. Right. So you got the women who gonna go out, together, clubs, lounges, whatever. But like they elegant, they sitting down, they drinking, they laughing, they may be dancing with each other, but they not just like wilding or up in everybody's face either. Like we pay attention to that too. So I ain't gonna say you can't meet one there, because you could just run up on a group, women chilling, get her number, talk to her later. So like that can happen, because we ain't even really in the club like that no more nowadays.
Well, yeah.
So
yeah, it's not as frequent for sure. Yeah. And the thing is, like, I guess men like, I don't know, like all that cosmetic surgery and all that, it just don't. I can't fade it. I don't even like weave, let alone a fake ass. Like, this shit
that's
just
another topic too.
That is.
Yeah.
Fake hair, I can't do it.
I don't like those long lashes, heavy on the eyelids, like the bitch about to fly off.
The broomstick eyelash.
What make you want to put some shit on your eyes like that?
That shit crazy. And then even with the ass shots, they walk around looking like ants. Like, You know what I'm saying? Like it's, and again, they get all the likes, so women get confused thinking that that's what attracts men. It may be attractive, but for one specific reason. You know what I'm saying? And it's strictly physical, and they get relegated just to that. You know what I'm saying? So when we out here, ladies, I'm telling you, yeah, you might get a chick that's a 10 or whatever. She got BBL and all these enhancements, and she gonna have a lot of attractors, right? She gonna attract a lot of men, but it's not gonna be for the big picture.
Yeah, but if you speak to women like that, they'll say they're not doing it for men; they're doing it for themselves, right?
And what you say back?
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here.
It make no sense, man. Come on, shit, man.
Hey, I mean that's what they would tell you, though.
Yo, bro, I don't even look at my haircut. I come home, my wife look at my haircut, and she like, "Babe, I don't like it like that." All right, cool. I say, Mitri, my wife wasn't fucking with it. Do something different. Give a shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I think we do things to attract women.
That's what I'm saying.
But women, they say something different, right? When you ask them, I don't know if they're telling the truth or not, right?
What'd you say back?
What do you mean? What I say back?
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here.
Same answer.
All right, that's
same answer, bro. All right, man. Look. Telling you, man, bro code is important, right? Women, we want wives. Don't try to be the Instagram model, because they're gonna end up, how Kevin said, getting a dog and dying
alone. Roof, roof.
Bruh.
B, if you gonna bark, my nigga, bark. Like, that nigga say roof.
Bruh.
Yo, that nigga B is a legend, man. Look, man, I don't really mess with Jerry Springer, but I do like one of his constructs. B, final thought.
Live by the guy code. And if you don't know what the guy code is, watch this episode.
Word. Adrian.
Yo, support your bros, man. If he fighting, you gotta jump in, yo. Yo. Or just don't go certain places with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got the ones who wonder, we can do lunch in the daytime. I can't hang out with you at night. That's cool too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let them know, as long as they know up front, man. But you gotta help them, yo.
Word. Russ.
For all y'all niggas, I got a question as to what's do's and don'ts for God code. Listen to the 90s rap.
Indeed. Dre?
I don't subscribe to the bro code, but yo, if I'm in the gym, I'm focused.
Bump it up.
Hey yo, bro code matters at all times. Ladies, if you're looking for a husband, you ain't gonna find him in the club every Friday.
Word, man. Yeah. If Jody, can you hold on? I'm ending the show. Thank you. Just hold on a second. Don't have no kids. One, that's one of the main. Just throwing that out there, right? But yeah, if one of us fighting, we all fighting, right? Save your man in the gym, because that could have been you. I think that's very important. If your man dated her, it's probably off limits. Be better off for everybody. And women, be yourself, be natural. We love you in that way. You know what I'm saying? The clearer we can see you, the easier it is for us. We not super complicated. So you complicate shit when we don't know. You seen the shit with Will Smith? Remember, she took her whole body off and put it on the dresser with Gina, right? Like, that's not preferential, bro. We like looking at it, we like double tapping on it, but we don't bring it home. You know what I'm saying? So, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and we out.